Alright boys, here today we gotta talk about something really cool. So again, as we all know, with recent updates, I'm not gonna lie right now, the devs have done very good. Like, actually insane. Again, usually when an update comes out, people get triggered, then we just start like complaining and attacking the game for a lot of things. Overall, a lot of it's justified. The devs were doing some weird calls, and I would say as of recently, they've been a little bit better, okay? Hero coins were getting a little bit fixed here and there. The events that we recently got, Obstacle Race and Mock Trial, were not bad, okay? I know there's a lot of hate towards Mock Trial, but it's fun, okay? I've played a crap ton of it. It's really enjoyable. Obstacle Race is very stamina heavy, but it's fun. I enjoy it, okay? The prizes aren't terrible. We've had a login event. We had a few things. The game is taking a nice turn for the better, which is amazing to see. But in the last update, we had an amazing thing, and I wanted to talk about this because this has so much potential, and this really does change it for me to where I love this feature to like the point of insanity, okay? It's amazing. I want to go over it, and I want to talk about it because in my opinion, in my fullest thing, because again, don't get mad at me for an opinion, this could have been 10 times better, but again, it's the first time. We got to see how they roll it out from now onwards. I do hope to see a change with it. You'll hear what I got to say about it, but let's talk about it.
I needed that. I needed that too. You're pushing your lunch, Scoop.
So again, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It really does help out a ton. With that being said, what am I talking about? What was this entire feature? First off, just so you know, yes, as I said, Conway Woods is in the game. First off, a lot of people didn't believe me because it didn't look like it was true. If you watch the full, like the first episode of My Hero, he literally says that. What is it? You're like causing problems during rush hour, and you're like causing bodily injury that makes you the incarnation of evil. Like that was literally what he said. But people thought that it was all for one. No. So yeah, with that being said, yes, it is going to be Conway Woods as promised. I told you that. Yes, I was right. Suck it. With that being said, should you summon? I already mentioned that, but overall, it's an okay banner. I wouldn't say to summon on it, but if you are whaling and you're spending money, it's not that bad. If you are free to play, I highly recommend you don't. But if you do end up spending on it, don't feel bad because it's not a bad banner. Still, though, I recommend all free to play stay towards the regular character banners because it's very hard to get coins. With that being said, just dodge this one. But again, now back to the entire topic. Let's talk about what the greatest feature was that was added in this recent update, which could be like insane. Could be insane. Watch this, okay? All right, this is what I'm talking about. As you guys all know, we had this new thing where we can display active cards, okay? But with this, there were so many possibilities to make this amazing. What they did was they added in the ability to display 6-star active cards, not 5-star active cards or any passive cards. Currently, it's at 6-star active cards only. The first thing that was like super depressing that I actually found out, you have to first reach level 2 breakthrough, which is very difficult for a free-to-play player to achieve that goal. It's very hard. It is obtainable after a good amount of playtime in the game, but just imagine pulling a character or like a special active card in the future where they don't come back. It's a premium one, okay? Mount Lady isn't, I believe, a premium one. Mina is not a premium one. Conway Woods is not a premium one, but I do believe All Might, or I think Endeavor, and Aizawa will be premium ones. Not All Might, I think he is non-premium. But some of them are only locked and only available via one banner. And if that is the move in the future with this, it would suck so much to where no one will actually obtain a breakthrough level 2. First of all, obtaining the first copy is impossible. Obtaining a level 2 is a little bit harder. For example, everyone saw this yesterday and they were super hyped to go and get it. And most people actually do have a single active card, okay? Not all of us, or not many of us, actually have multiple copies of an active card, because again, you first need the basic copy, then you need the second copy, yeah? That's what happened. The second thing that I want to bring up is there's so much potential to make this insane, and here is why. So currently, first off, there's a lot of like entire, I guess you could say, passive cards, 6-star passive cards. Let's start with those. The reason they added active cards currently is because there was already 3D models for those created, okay? That's the entire reason of why those are there. Yes, the only thing that I'm seeing is there's a bunch of active cards that are like 5 stars, but those weren't added either. If I can actually find them, where are they? They're here we go. Let's filter by active cards first. So there's 2 active cards they could have added in. One of them being Snipe, okay? I would love to walk around as Snipe. It would be freaking insane. The only thing is, I think Principal Nezu is created as a 3D model, and same for Snipe. They're both like available via that. Principal Nezu is like in the main hub area where you keep walking around. You can always do missions with him. Snipe actually has a 3D model. He jumps on the field and then he uses his weapon, and that's how he works. So both of them are created, but they didn't add them in at this moment in time. There were only 2 cards. This is the reason I'm like, they could have just added it in this update. It wasn't that bad, but instead they didn't. Same thing with Death Arms, someone that everyone actually has equipped, and something that everyone can break through to level 2 super easy. These cards weren't special to them, I'm saying, to where they didn't actually create them as displayable characters. I don't care what anybody says, walking around as Snipe or Nezu is a crazy cool thing. Currently, the only active cards you can walk around with are these ones, and up and coming, it will be this one. Overall, it's an amazing feature, right? It's like outstanding. Remember, there's characters at some point in this game that will never ever get a banner or get the ability to be a character, right? They will maybe jump on as active cards. Let's say, for example, later down the future, somebody like, let's just, for example, okay, it might, probably this is not happening, but let's just say Toga, right? Let's say she has no ability to become a character. She only becomes an active card, and I would love to actually be able to use my character model in game as Toga. This system, having it where an active card can be your display thing, is insane. But again, achieving level 2 breakthrough, it's kind of rough. And same thing of it being a 5-star, it automatically neglects the idea of you ever being able to use that card. With that being said, I am really hoping at some point we all get the ability to use 5-star cards, because they could be insane. Imagine being able to walk around as any of the 5 stars that they do add in the future. Imagine if they use like a 5 or a 6-star card as Lemillion, Night Eye, characters that you won't actually see. Yes, you will see Lemillion, maybe Night Eye you won't. There are characters you wouldn't see as playable characters, but you add them through the free roam function with active cards, and that's your display thing. You can still rep your favorite character without having him as a playable one in game. It would be a cool thing, and again, the only thing I don't want to see is if it does turn into more 4-stars, we get more 5-star active cards, and they start getting like cut off as, yeah, you're never going to get them. It has to be the mark of a 6-star, then you get it. And the same thing applies for like passive cards. It would be cool if you get like an exclusive passive card where it's like these ones down here, if I can get to them in like 10 to 20 years. You have like Caesar right here, 6-star passive cards, okay? Let's say this, Mr. Compress never turns into a character in game, but I can rep Mr. Compress via the 6-star card. Momo has a 3D model in the game, Snipe does, All For One does not. All For One does not. Would be sick though, but he does not. These ones we already have, it's basically class 1A, simple stuff, simple stuff, simple stuff. Let's see if there's anybody else. That's it, right? Just basic characters overall. Wait, yeah. So again, these are like basic EX cards. There's nothing really special that are being added in. Most of these they already have the models for. So I go back up here for a second. They have a Snipes model. They have the Nomu's model. They have they don't have this model. They have compresses. They don't. This isn't. Mirio they can easily make. It's super simple. Kurogiri, they can also work on that one. Overall, it's a very cool thing. If we go up here, they have this one. They have this one. They already have this one. They don't have this yet. Imagine, yeah, you already know. Recovery Girl, I believe they also have, and Ectoplasm they already have in game. So again, these models are created, so maybe in the future we do get the ability to do that. And if that is the case, oh my, dude, this is gonna be the greatest feature ever if it is the case that it's added to these characters. And maybe you cut it down to like making the gold ones or the 5-star ones breakthrough level 2, and the 6-star ones don't need that requirement. Doing a breakthrough level 2 on a 6-star active card is very difficult, and if anybody has completed it, you're lucky or a whale. I'm saying that now. I still haven't been able to even pull a single 6-star active card. I have tried for a while now. My fusing luck is terrible. I swear I put 5-star cards in, and I get 1 back, and it's terrible. But with that being said, I just wanted to talk about this entire thing because it's a super cool thing that was added, and it kind of got swept under the rug because people were like, it's okay. And the reason it got swept under the rug was because of the entire the catch to actually doing it. But that's all I got for you guys here today. Just want to talk about this function, and again, devs, you've been doing good. Keep it going. I think the entire hype in the game is returning a little bit slowly. Because again, Dabi was a great update. Everything people loved. Yes, the entire pity is a little bit still high. Getting coins is a little bit harder to do. If the updates keep it up where it's constant like that, you're adding on like a concurrent every 2 weeks, 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 hero coins from these updates, then it changes. So hopefully speaking, we constantly get updates on battle passes. Again, Mina's ending soon. Let's say we get Jiro right next. Oh my god, insane. But that's all I got for you guys here today. Thank you again. Peace out, enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.